Okay, so that was a pretty big one, but we managed to survive okay. Let's see if we can rebuild some of these neighborhoods now. We do have a little bit of a divot here that I'd like to fix if I can. Okay. Now what I'd like to do, come over here. Now the problem is, to rebuild this neighborhood, the roundabout, like this roundabout was probably built in such a way it was like this. Which is going to be, not really easy to rebuild. Not unless I do it by hand. So, I can try it. I'm not the best circle maker in the world, but I can try. So, for this, I'll try and do half lengths. The best of my ability. So we'll do another half length here. Half length. More or less as soon as the bars come, I know we're about where I want to be. Alright. So that roundabout is more or less set up. And then we need the little lanes come off. So we can have curvy bit without that. And we have flat bits. You know what I might do is I might connect these two roundabouts together. Might not be a good idea, but why not? These two neighborhoods have things in common, that they were just smacked hard by an earthquake. So let's see if we can merge them together here. There we go. And these houses are all jacked up. I just de-zone the whole area and let it rebuild the right way. Okay. I would also like another road comes out about there. Alright. So we kind of rebuilt the neighborhood. Not perfect, but better than it was. And let's have some time come by here. Even delete these houses just to speed things along a little bit. Okay. Now let's rezone these guys. Alright. We could do the neighborhood kind of like how it was here, where we have these guys in the middle. Do low density on the outside. Okay, now I don't know if we have water hooked up to all that. It looks like we do. Might as well connect these two suckers together. Okay. Looks like we're pretty much good. I feel like we're more or less back on track. Oh, we do have a road here that's damaged. There we go. Alright, I think that's the last of the devastation, so Now this roundabout might have been kind of made a little bit weird because of the changes in elevation. But I don't know if that's something I can fix or not easily. I'll just let it go. It's not the end of the world. Now the other problem we're going to have is services are probably all jacked now. Oh, you know what? Actually, it looks like we're covering this neighborhood pretty good. You don't really have a clinic over here, I'm kind of noticing, so... Or maybe, is it adequate death services that we don't have? Alright, well I can remedy that by putting in a crematorium, I guess. But I am concerned about police, fire, that kind of stuff. What about education? Okay, looks like we're okay for the most part. Maybe linking these two together really helped a little bit. Now we might need more parks and things. We'll have to see. You have public transport line that has not been connected. Ah. What's going on there? Let's see. Oh. Whoops. So you do have to do a loop. Oh, of course. It's like always not easy to select the thing that you want to select here. Like I don't feel like I have much choice but to delete the stop that I have there, but I don't want to delete the stop that I have there because that's going to piss me off. I wish you could just like click the line itself and just say delete that, because this is one of the parts of the game that I have the hardest time with. I mean, maybe there's some kind of, shortcut, some kind of key thing that you're supposed to do, key binding, like control click or something that I don't know about, and I'd have to dig through the controls to find. But if that's the case, then it should have that prompt up here. Let's try Control, Shift, Alt. Yeah. Poop. And it always highlights the line I don't want to delete. Alright, screw it. I guess we have to delete the line that I don't want to delete. To fix the line that I do want to fix. And then, of course, that's going to mess up a whole bunch of other stuff, I think. Oh, I'm going to have to delete all these damn lines again. Well, it's this one that it needs the fixing, so... Let's see if I can... Yeah, no, I'm going to have to burn down the whole damn thing. Burn down the whole damn thing. Okay. Not happy with that at all, but it is what it is. So I do have to do a loop. It has to close. My bad. Alright, so we'll start over here, I guess. We'll go... Oh, crap. Okay, let's try this again. Create new line. Go there. Come over this way. Go over here. Go over here. Come over this. over there, go over there, come back around to there, go to there, go to there, go to there, and then finish. All right, that takes care of that line. Now we have to fix the other line, which I don't even remember what that line was. Probably something to come across over here. But I don't remember how that went. Let's say it went like this. We go here, to here, to here. Then I think it was a stop here, then over to here, then back around, closes it off. All right, I think we fix it. Okay. I think we're good to go. The only real demand is the demand for a little bit of shopping, which I will put over here. I mean, that's nowhere near a lot of our residential neighborhoods, but what can you do? All right, hopefully we will recover now. And it looks like we have, for the most part. And the question is, when is the next disaster gonna strike? Ooh. We're having some, issue getting labor into some of our industry, which is annoying. Could be partly because of the population we just all lost. I could dezone some things to try and address it. Because we lost about 1,000 people, if not more. And people are not really moving into these neighborhoods here that we rebuilt to replace the population that we lost. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to dezone some areas. I'm just going to dezone this area. Hopefully that will take care of the situation. Because as people lose their jobs over there, hopefully they'll move over. And we'll stop having to bulldoze things. Alright, well. I think that's a little bit better. There's only a couple buildings that are still, well, I could dezone more, but more or less rebuilt the city. Now, right now, I don't really have an incentive to build up anymore. When I say that, it looks like we finally filled up the residential stuff over here. Okay, well, I guess it's time to build a new neighborhood. So, I'm gonna go ahead, come down here, and build around about here. So, let's do that. Right about there looks good to me. We'll go into upgrades. Okay, and then over here, we've got 6 lane there, huh? Connect these two. And then over here, we'll go to the 4-laner. And draw that to there. There we go. Now there's plenty of room to build over here, I feel like. And we've got plenty of room to build over here. Probably what I'll do is I'll do a curve into a roundabout. And then connect to a roundabout here, maybe. So let's do that. So I will do another roundabout about there. I'm going to bulldoze that road connection. And then we have another roundabout to set here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And it's going to be set right about there. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete these because they're not really squared up very well. Okay, and then we're going to take our roads and we're going to go into 4-lane road and upgrade this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. And then we take a road, go there, okay, road to there, and a road to there. And we're going to need to build a upgrade that. And we're going to build a curvy bit. We're just going to go out and around. Like that. And for here, we'll just go like that. Alright, so that's kind of the basis point of some newer areas that we'll be utilizing in the future. And now we just got to pick which neighborhood we want to build off of. And we could do a little bit of an area that maybe hooks around like this. Or we could stick a roundabout in here and keep it like a small roundabout, like this. Now right now we have these power lines going through. We're probably going to want to demolish those at some point. Matter of fact, if we zone this correctly, we'll be able to get rid of a lot of it. And then off of that, let me just do some upgrading here. So we'll upgrade the one-ways. And then we'll upgrade the spokes. Actually, we might want to make this. There we go. And then for the 2-lane, I don't want to be too close to the highway, so this is probably actually just fine. And then over here, we could kind of like curve around or something. You know, we can wait to build that too, though. Okay. So, just to give some spacing for the noise, because I'm sure there's a decent amount over here, we'll put in some offices here and here. Just let that run. Ooh boy, we need that residential. I also need water in here. That'll probably do it like that. And we're probably gonna need more water connection going this way. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, you know what? We could probably get away with doing residential here. And kind of work it over. And then we can get rid of the power connections if we work it over properly. Okay. And there. Alright, so that should hook us into the city here. So, let's bulldoze this power line, because we don't need it anymore. To a point. We don't need it to go that far. And then, now that we have that all done, we can zone in stuff across the street. We can zone in all this. Get rid of a lot of that residential demand. Build up the city. But yeah, that earthquake was by far and away the worst disaster we've seen so far. Oh yeah, we more or less rebuilt after that. No real issues. Other than we lost about 1,000 people. But, let's see. I am getting a little bit frustrated with the lack of labor, though. So I'm going to de-zone, I think, some areas to kind of deal with that. Okay. Now, I would like to delete this, but I'm going to have to connect it somehow. So, let's grab power line. And I'm not actually even sure how far... Oh, do you have to connect these suckers to power? I didn't even know that was something I needed to do. Or does that mean that they don't work without it? I mean, it doesn't give me any indication that they need power, so... Okay, well... Let's go ahead and delete that power line. Not exactly sure how I'm going to connect it up to the city at the moment. But... because I'm probably going to take this street down this way quite a ways, or at least a little bit. So... go... something like that, maybe? And then... I mean, eventually, this power line is going to be different, but for the meantime, we have to do things just to get power over to the city, or actually power over to the water is really... well, there's power generation here, too. And then... let's zone in the rest of this. Now we're going to need services over here eventually. Actually, the sooner we get that in, the better. So let's stick. Got a clinic we're going to need. We're going to need fire and health services. We could do a bigger station over here. And stick it in like that. That doesn't cover very well. That covers pretty well. I don't know if I like the location, though. I mean, because this covers just as well. So I guess I'll stick that there. And then we're going to do police force. Same kind of thing across the street. And then we're going to also do clinic. Over here. And then you don't have probably water going through adequately. That. We'll go off like this. And I'll cover that for now. And we also need education in this area. So elementary schools tend to have not the greatest range, so I'm going to actually put the elementary school in the neighborhood. Okay. So this is probably a decent place to put it. Okay. We don't have high school range over there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And probably what I'll do is I'll zone in more offices, but I haven't really gotten these offices in yet, so. And then I might put shopping over here. And kind of separate it out a little bit. Although, maybe I'll put the shopping over here somewhere. I don't know. I mean, I might make this area residential, although, honestly, it's probably not a good area to put residential because of the pollution, so we're probably going to want to bring the residential down more away from that area. So I guess this is okay for shopping. But, honestly, I think this is a good point to go ahead and wrap up the stream and the recording session. Ooh, we have... well, it didn't finish that up. Let's do that while we are aware it's a problem. Okay. So in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed.